Hey guys, what's up? It's Nico here. I want to make a quick video about either losing weight or bulking up. And a lot of people ask me, like friends and stuff, it's like, I really want to lose weight. I can't lose weight whether, they're really obese or they just want to get rid of some stubborn, belly fat that they can't get rid of, and they just want to lean out for the summer and stuff. Well, the main important thing is figuring out your maintenance level of calories, your BMR. There's a lot of BMR calculators, and I'll actually put one right here. Thanks, YouTube. And pretty much you want number one, you got to figure out your BMR and your maintenance calories. That's number one. Number two is you want to cut then your calories. So for instance, if you want to lose, like let's say, a couple pounds a week, you have to create a deficit. So for instance, if your maintenance calories are 2,500, you have to cut 500 a day. So you'd be consuming 2,000 calories a day. So that'll create, at the end of the week, a 3,500 calorie deficit. So that's because 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat. Some people like to do 2 pounds. I mean, that's going more extreme. When you cut your calories back even more, I mean, it gets harder to diet. I think just cutting them back 500 at first and seeing how how your body reacts, how you are in the gym. If you really start to notice your energy starts to drop in the gym, and you're just like, oh man, I would, still maintain a deficit of I would say minimum 500, because a lot of people, they say, oh, I'm starting to plateau, I can't really, lose any more weight, and a lot of people think, oh yeah, I'm building muscle at the same time as losing weight. It's really hard to do, to put on muscle while you're in a calorie deficit, while your body is, not even making its maintenance. I mean, unless you're a beginner and you have, some fat on you. But once you get more experience, when you start lifting for years, it's kind of hard to do that. But anyway, back to the whole thing of the weight loss. That's the first thing you got to do. You got to cut calories. As far as the macro breakdown, you can play with that, but the main thing that people do when they cut the calories is they cut the carbs back. And that's pretty normal, because you definitely want to still get your protein in for your, those muscles. So, yeah, I mean, that's the main important thing. And then for bulking, if you're trying to increase weight, now here's the fine line. Because if you're bulking, let's say, and you work a desk job like myself, and let's say my maintenance calories are 2,500, and I start eating 3,000, I'm going to be fat. And I'm going to gain fat pretty quickly. And I'm speaking from experience, because I've done it before. The best thing to do when you want to create a calorie surplus, unless you're dirty bulking, then fuck it. Then just eat like a pig, right? Because you're dirty bulking, you don't give a shit how many calories. You just, that's really only for steroid users, guys. That, they get so fat and shit. It's because they're going above their genetic potential. But for natural bodybuilders, you want to, for instance, me, I get probably no more than 200 to 300 surplus. Max 300. If I start going 400 surplus consistently, I will start to pack on the pounds pretty quickly. And I am a mesomorph with endomorph tendencies, meaning I can look at some pasta and gain some weight, speaking sarcastically. But that's pretty much the thing. You want to lose weight, cut the calories. There was a study done by this professor that he wanted to prove that it doesn't matter what foods you eat and you'll still lose weight. he did a study, and this is actually a documented study, that he ate nothing but Twinkies, Oreos, junk food, all this shit. I'm sure he felt like shit too, but he created a calorie deficit. I think it was about 600 to 700 calories a day. So I think his maintenance, I can't remember the exact numbers, but he created a deficit of like 600 or 700 calories. And then after 2 to 3 months, he had lost like 25 pounds. And everybody's like, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? It's like, well, yeah, I was eating all this shit food, but it was, I still created a deficit, meaning you were eating under your maintenance. Therefore, in the long run, you will lose weight no matter what. So that's pretty much it for cutting up. You know, go start with the 500 calorie deficit. If you can handle more, go ahead. Usually me, I hate cutting. I suck at, you know, coming down, like dieting down and stuff. And then for bulking up, I would suggest no more than 200 calorie to 300 calorie surplus. I mean, and that also depends on your activity level. If you have to factor all that in, you have to figure that out for yourself. There's calculators, you know, like I said, I'll put one in the video, and you guys can pretty much figure it out and see where it goes and play around with your calories. You'll see within probably the first month, like if you need to cut them back or if you need to increase them. If you're gaining like 2 pounds a week, you probably want to decrease them a little bit, because think about that. 2 pounds a week, that's 8 pounds a month. And if you're bulking for 4 months, that's 32 pounds of fat, buddy. So, all right, guys, that's it. Comment, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys later.